Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing some paint work on the M16, so I figured I'd show you basically the importance of prep work when painting an airsoft gun. One of the first steps you can take to painting your airsoft gun is figuring out which parts of the gun that you actually want to paint. You can see there on the floor of my M16 I picked out the lower receiver, the stock, and as well as the upper receiver to paint, and you can pretty much pick whatever you want. You can do your grip, I chose not to do mine. You can do your magazines, your barrel, your rail, or whatever. But just pick out what you want to paint and disassemble as much of the gun as you possibly can. Obviously not everybody is going to be able to take the gearbox out of their gun like I did, if you're not maybe mechanically inclined, but whatever you can take apart, do. After you picked out basically everything you want to paint, next step is prepping your surfaces for the paint that you want to do. And paint adheres always better to rougher surfaces. So what you want to do, take some sandpaper, let's see if I can get that on camera, sandpaper like that, and just kind of rough up your entire gun just a little bit. Not too much, you don't want to put too much pressure on it, just make it a little bit rough. Take down a tiny bit of the top layer. That also removes some of the dirt that you have on there. Obviously you want your blue painter's tape for masking, and you want an X-Acto knife or just a pocket knife that's pretty sharp. You can use either of those things and cut the masking tape around everything that you want to mask off for painting. After you're done with the sanding and the masking, you're going to want to take just a wet paper towel, not too wet, just damp. Also note that keeping your parts organized when you have your gun disassembled is really a big help to you. Like over there you can see I have 2 bags with all of the little miscellaneous parts, including a bunch of screws and nuts and back plates and stuff like that just go on the gun, because when you take your gun apart you could lose all that easily. That's just a little note. And now we're going to take it outside and show you how to paint. After you get everything sanded and everything masked off and you're all ready for paint, you want to just take it out somewhere like a garage or out in your backyard where you get some ventilation from the paint fumes. Today I'm going to be using an olive green, just all out. I'm not going to be doing actually any camouflage patterns. If you want to check them out, I'll annotate a link to what I think are some of the best ones out there. But there are plenty of good camouflage videos for how to paint a gun. So the technique you're going to want to use to spray is basically light coats. I mean, it's better to do 5 light coats than 1 dripping wet coat. So once you have all of your coats done and everything is evenly coated to the way you want it to look, you're going to take this stuff right here. It's a Krylon matte finish. It's just a protective overcoat for all of your paint, and you're just going to spray that on 1, maybe 2 coats, just the same way as you did your regular painting.